Hi, today we're making baklava. It was my daughter's request for her baby shower. And a lot of people love it. It's kind of my own style, the way I make it. And yeah, it's delicious. And we love it. And hopefully you will enjoy it once you make it. And these are ingredients today. Phyllo dough. I'm gonna be melting butter. And sugar, it's for the syrup. We do like a syrup with lemon juice in it. And with cloves, I have about 21 pieces because I love a little bit of that flavor. I mean, that smell and the flavor of cloves. And then cinnamon. And of course, I like doing half almonds and half walnuts. And I grated the whole thing, and it's about 4 cups of each. So I have one more to grate. And that's it. I'll start making my syrup because it needs to cool down before I put this in the oven. I'm putting sugar, and it's about 4 cups of sugar. Baklava, it's usually people use honey. I use sugar, and I'm gonna put cloves in here, put water in it. I'm gonna turn it on. I put about 2.5 cups of water. I will turn it on, and I'm gonna put some lemon juice in it. And then we'll bring this to a boil. And once it boils, I just turn it off and let it sit there. And don't be scared about all the sugar, because it's got to build like a syrup to put on it, on the baklava. Once it comes to a boil, I'll just turn it off and get it off the heat so it cools down by the time I do the baklava. This will be ready. And this is cinnamon. I put 4 teaspoons of cinnamon. It will go in this here, in the almonds and walnuts. I stopped halfway. I think 2 teaspoons is better than 4. It seems a lot, 4, because I usually make it without measuring. I kind of have it all in my head. I usually kind of sprinkle it. But today I'm measuring it so it'll be easier for you guys to follow. So now I'm mixing in the cinnamon. Just mix it really good all together like this. Let me check the syrup here. No, it's still not boiling. I was trying to do a lot of things at one time. At 350. I melted the 1 pound of butter, so I start out with putting this on the bottom, and then I spread it out with the little brush, the baking brush, throughout like this. It's boiling. So it's done boiling. Now I'm gonna set it aside, because it needs to cool down. Okay. I'm gonna leave it here to cool down, and then I will remove the cloves before I pour it over the baklava. So now, okay, I spreaded the butter, and I'm gonna use the phyllo. I'll use 2 sheets at a time, and then just kind of spread it in here like this. It's okay if it gathers, that's just the way it goes. Like this. And then you do again butter. It's layers by layers. So the first layers, before I actually start putting the almonds and the walnuts down. I usually do like 4 of these of 2 at a time. On the bottom and on top. And in between, it's only 2 phyllo sheets for each layer. And then you do that until you use up your walnuts and almonds. You do that. You kind of want it thicker on the bottom because that way it doesn't burn, you know. It's almost like a thicker dough, whatever. I made it once, actually, a long time ago when I was first married with my father-in-law. And when you do phyllo dough from scratch, you actually walk around the table and you stretch it as long as as big as the table is. It's kind of interesting, but I have not done it for a long time. So this is just, I bought this. It's a very thin, like a dough, very thin. It's almost like see-through. Now I'm gonna start with the walnuts and the almonds. So you just spread this through. You kind of cover it, yeah. And you'll use this until you come to the end, you know. It's not a very hard dessert, you know, but it looks always really nice. It looks, when you see it, it looks really complicated, but it really isn't. The part I don't like out of this whole dessert is cutting it before you bake it. You have to cut it. You cannot bake and cut it afterwards. It's got to be cut before. But it's such a good feeling after you cut it and it's all done. Here's some pieces. The ones that go, yeah, with their big dresses. I love Mexican food. I love chili verde and oh my gosh. I just like food, okay? And you can tell I like food. To me, cooking, even eating, it's an art. Oh my goodness. I mean, come on. Can you keep on driving your car without putting gas in it? No. That's our body. You got to fuel it to run. And sometimes we're running 100 miles an hour. You need the energy and the fueling. Oh my God. I love the combination of the almonds and the walnuts, you know. And how I came up with that, sometimes walnuts have a lot of oils. And when I would try to blend it, it would get stuck and everything. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna mix almonds with it. And that's how I came up with the idea. And I love it. Ever since I've been making it that way. I just love the taste and it's really good. This is the last, I finished it all. And it's usually 3 layers. And it's 4 cups of walnut and 4 cups of almonds. And now we just put the rest of the phyllo on top, which should be almost like 4 sheets. I mean 4 double sheets. You do that on the bottom and you do that on top. On each layer you put butter. It's 1 pound of butter you melt. Very healthy. So one thing about baklava, I cannot just put this in the oven now to cook it because you will not be able to cut it. So I have to cut it all ahead of time before I cook it. And yeah, you could cut it squares or I'm gonna make it more like diamond shape. Well, I think this makes around 50 pieces. I've never actually counted them, but it goes quite a bit. You first cut it going down. This is the part I don't like about it, but I still do it. Just gonna have to hold it together. Okay, kind of slips, but you just push it back and it's fine. And actually what's gonna keep it really nice once it's cooked is when you put on the syrup, and then you have to cool it down, put it in the refrigerator. I mean, I'll keep it out for a while until it cools down, then I put it in the refrigerator, and that's when the whole thing really sticks together. I'm on the last one. That's the best feeling. That's it. It's the best feeling of it all. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on it just to keep it together more. You don't have to, but I'm doing it. There's so much butter. I'm gonna check. I'm probably gonna lower it because it could burn really fast because of all the butter on top and stuff. You kind of want it a golden brown. That's the color you're gonna be looking for. Okay, it's going in the oven. My bottom oven cooks a lot faster, so I'm gonna put it to 325 because I just want to make sure it doesn't burn. And I'll put it for 15 minutes and I'll check it again. It's usually about 45 minutes to cook, but I like to check it often because, like I said, it's easy to burn the top or the bottom. It's been about half an hour, so we'll keep it in longer. See, the color's getting golden. So now what you want to do is remove the cloves from the syrup. And then as the baklava comes out of the oven hot, you want it to pour the syrup over it. All over it. And then let it cool down. And once it cools down, put it in the refrigerator overnight and you'll see it'll become a little bit harder. And just enjoy it. How beautiful is this?